My second point of interest in today's list is a new project on Marilyn Monroe. As some of you may know, I'm a huge Marilyn fan. I've seen most of her famous movies. I know about her life. I've read books about her and whatever. I'm a Marilyn nerd, so to speak. And I do not have a very high opinion of recent films about her, specifically referring to Blonde. This was complete garbage. So my initial reaction, my emotional reaction when I hear about a new film about her nowadays is kind of like, a new one again? Huh? But with this one, it's called Marilyns Dark Paradise. My reaction is really, really positive. And let me say why. First of all, it's because it looks visually really stunning. And I'll include screenshots of it in my commentary. Let's hope nobody strikes me over it. But this film is being made by, and I'm really sorry if I butcher your name, Remi Gangarossa. Never heard of him before. But because I follow lots of Marilyn pages on Instagram, I stumbled upon his, and his page is about him making this movie. And it seems like, that's what I liked about it. It seems like a passion project of his, and he's really putting into it, like, it's not a huge fucking corporate project that has lots of cash behind it and a big studio that has to, like, milk the drama of Marilyn's life and hence twist it into something similar to Blonde, which was fucking horrible. This seems like Remi's passion project because he is in love with Marilyn, and I'll get to that. But that's what I like about it so much, that it's a passion project seemingly, and given that it's a passion project and not something hugely corporate, for it being a passion project, it looks so amazing visually. Like, he has recreated, scenes from Marilyn's life and during the filming of most of her famous films, like The Misfits and Niagara, and from her life as well. He has the shots from the George Barris photo shoot from the Santa Monica beach, and they are recreated so wonderfully. Not only does the actress look like her, but it's like all the color, all the feeling. They really capture her, at least visually, that is, and I love it. The problem is, though, not only do they recreate the shots of her in life, but of course they have to go for the flack, so they recreate the infamous post-mortem picture, of her lying in her bed. I don't know if I can show it, maybe not. And they recreate it again perfectly, much like Blonde did, by the way. I think for Blonde, they even filmed in the bedroom itself where she died, which is, I don't know, insane. But anyway, in this new film, they recreate it as well, and I don't know how to feel about it, honestly. It looks like really beautiful, it looks really historically accurate, but why would you want to do this precisely? And my other question is, would Marilyn have wanted this? How much would she have wanted to have her death recreated so vividly? The imagery of it, the horror of it, the darkness of it is just so macabre. And the thing is, I want to fucking talk about this because I am in love with this, there was this Italian guy, I forgot his name, I'm gonna put it up on the screen, who made a life sculpture of Marilyn in her fucking coffin. I think this sculpture is so fucking stunning. It's one of my favorite art pieces of all time, and at the same time, it's so horrible. I don't think she ever would have wanted this. To have a sculpture of yourself in your fucking coffin? Like, what the hell is wrong with people? And so, I have the same kind of internal struggle with this recreation of the picture in her bed, be it in this movie or other movies. I appreciate how accurate it is, and at the same time, I don't think we have to show this. I don't think it has to be, like, out there, not only out there, but also so often recreated in art. Why is it that we have to ingrain in pop culture the picture of someone who died and how they died? I don't think she would have wanted this. But anyway, besides this, visually it looks stunning. Now the other thing is, and I absolutely love this, by the way, the concept of this film is that the main character, who I think is the same guy who makes the film, maybe, I'm not sure, does time travel. He goes back in time, he meets him, whatever, and apparently, by the looks of the trailer, he gets romantically involved with her. It looks to me like a love story. And, I mean, speaking to the guy, I get you. I'm in love with her as well, in my own way. In many ways, you can say that I'm kind of maniacal about Marilyn, like many people are, which is a problem in itself. So yeah, I get you. I completely get you. Especially given that I myself want to create my own copy of Marilyn for myself, which is why I'm painting this huge painting of her. So yeah, I am creepy as well. I'm not saying anything to you. I love your project, but it's still a bit icky because it's like you're raising her from the dead to have a love relationship with her, which, I mean, this is like non-consensual relationship with a ghost. I don't know. It's just a weird concept, and at the same time, I love the general idea of it. And maybe by the looks of it in the trailer, he tries to save her or something. Which is like, I get it, yeah. You have a so-called parasocial relationship with a celebrity that many of us have, and I have this with other celebrities too. So let me just say again, I am weird as well. In the same way that this is weird, I'm weird too. This obsessive connection that you think you have with these people, that is actually only in your head, especially in Marilyn's case because she's dead. But yeah, all of this is a bit icky to me, and yet I can't say anything against it because I'd be, shitting on myself. Other than this being icky, and the thing about the death photo recreation, I think this project looks amazing. And I gotta be honest, I was a bit annoyed again at the beginning when I first saw that this project also includes the element of her, being an orphan and a child that's gone through many problems and psychological trauma and whatever. I was a bit irked that this was involved here too, because it was a big part in Blonde, and I think it was exploited, for flack and for drama. And I don't think even Marilyn herself, when she was alive, thought so highly of it, like it being so important for her. And modern films just tend to overplay its significance. But I get it, yeah. Yeah, in retrospect, even if Marilyn didn't think that much of it, that might have been just her coping with it, because I can speak from personal experience. I've had a lot of, childhood trauma that I'm still working on. Everybody has it. And when you have it, some of us, when we grow up and try to get over it, we tend to think of it less seriously and trying to lower its significance on purpose, to make it seem like not so serious because everybody went through it and it's not so much, not so painful, if you will. We can deal with it. We're fine. It's fine. And then I've caught myself before sensing how I'm telling this to myself just to make it seem that I'm not hurting that much, while in reality I may be screaming. But yeah, I get it both ways. Maybe it wasn't that important to her, maybe it was. Maybe modern films are overplaying it, maybe they're not. In any case, I was a bit irked by it from the trailer. But then when I thought about it, if we make a film about her life, or some aspects of it maybe, this is something that you cannot exclude. Her difficult childhood is just too much of a building block in her life for us to miss out in fictional stories. But anyway, I absolutely love this project and I'm looking forward to watching the film, so I can't praise it enough. And I'll probably review it when it comes out. Let's hope it's a masterpiece.